Have you ever felt like if you stopped managing the emotions, the schedule, and the vibe of your relationship, the whole thing would just collapse? That is what I call the scaffolding trap. It's when a woman serves as a structural support for a man who is functional in the world, but homeless within himself. And here's the truth. You cannot be a queen while you're acting as a support beam. For years, I saw feminism as a fight, but I eventually realized it's an invitation. It's an invitation to a higher vibration where everyone is sovereign. I only met my husband after I unbecame the woman who performed for everyone. I stopped being the scaffolding. I started solving and loving myself enough to build my own kingdom first. Queendom, my own queendom. After two sovereign people meet, two people who feel like a king and a queen in their own lives, the dynamic shifts completely. So my husband is a man who takes responsibility for his actions 95% of the time, just like me. We're not, magic. We're human. Not because I nag him, but because he is grounded in his power. And he's done that work. And in that safety, something unexpected has happened to me. I realized maybe a year and a half ago that I didn't know how distrusting I actually was. And I didn't understand that until I was finally safe. My distrust wasn't a flaw. It was a survival mechanism from years of being useful instead of being seen. Because he's sovereign, he doesn't feel threatened by my shadows. He sees me and I see him. We don't complete each other. We witness each other. He's not my better half. We are our best selves. So before we move on, I want to add a disclaimer here. When I use the words king and queen, I do not mean it in the classical way where we rule over others. No, we rule ourselves. We are personally sovereign. You could even use the term gods and goddesses. It's about being the undisputed authority over your own heart and your own boundaries. You know what's right for you, period. If you're exhausted from holding up the weight of your partner's emotional life, I want you to consider a radical act of love. Stop. Let go of the scaffolding. A man's strength is born when he is allowed to feel the weight of his own life. You aren't helping him by carrying it. You're depriving him of his own crown. Real intimacy isn't two halves trying to make a whole. It is two whole, sovereign individuals choosing to build an alliance. So stop performing, start healing, and see who is strong enough to stand beside you. If you're feeling the leak in your own life, where you're propping up everyone else's drama at the expense of your own peace, I've created something for you. It's called the Sovereign Reset. It's a 3-day interactive guide to help you identify those leaks and write your own sovereign manifesto so you never shrink to fit. I used it and it helped me. And I put the link below in the description. And I'm very curious to hear what you think about it, if it's helpful for you. And I also want to say that once you stop to lift, when you stop facilitating the man, when you stop doing things for him, when you stop taking responsibility for him, and he has to manage his own life, he has to be the king of his own life, and you use your energy on being a queen. When you look at him like that, ask yourself, if that never changes, if he's always like this, do I want him? Is that the relationship that I want? Thank you for being here. Have a fabulous day. See you soon again.